Handicapper Steve here, handicapping the racing from Aqueduct Racetrack here on Saturday. It is the 10th of May, 2025. We'll look at the second race from Aqueducts, but before I get on to that, remember to please follow me on Twitter at Horse Racing Kid 5 for more selections for race courses around the world, and I mean it around the world. Let's look at the second from Aqueduct here, which is the Man War Stakes. It's a grade two event going for $400,000 purse, race for 4-year-olds and upwards. Field of five horses. Not the world's deepest race, but it's still a good group of five horses going 2,200 meters or a mile 3/8 on the inner turf course. Rails are quite far at 18 feet today. Keep in mind, we did have some moisture, quite a bit of moisture here in New York City on Friday, so this turf course is going to have some giving it. Gonna go with the four horse here, Capture the Flag as the top selection. 4-2-3-1 for me in the superfecta. 4-2-3-1 super. Top selection four horse, Capture the Flag. This 5-year-old horse by Quality Road. Top lecture trains. Jean Velasquez gets the mount. They ran the horse most recently in the Grade 3 Pan American at Goldstream on the half on the 29th of March, and he finished eighth by 12 lengths that day, and he just kind of stalked that day. He was wide. He just never got into it. I think refreshment here against these quality horses, probably being forwardly paced on a very wet turf course won't be half bad. I think you can find the trip to win. He ran terrifically on the front end in the McDermott at Gulfstream, a mile 3/8 on the 1st of March, winning by a head. He sat on the front end all throughout, seeing some good fractions, and he went away with it. A very good run. Like I said, with a soft turf course, the horses towards the front really do better, and I think he could stay this trip well. His first time over a longer trip came on the 5th of February at Gulfstream, mile and a half on the Tapeta and off 6-2 Claimer, finishing second by 1 1/4 lengths. He stalked, he set the pace, he got just caught in the lane, but he didn't go down without a fight. I thought he showed potential. And then over the shorter mile 16 trip at the Gulfstream right before Christmas and off 62, he finished fifth by 5 1/4 lengths that day. He didn't have the best of trips early on. He was wide. I didn't need the race. It was his first start since the 1st September. They came at Saratoga, a mile on the inner, and off 6-2 Claimer, where he finished second by a length. Perros, who was the next start winner, won that day. This horse just kind of stalked that day. Just couldn't catch the winner, outgamed them, but he got down the race course well. I think coming here back to a longer trip, back to stakes quality horses, he's a very logical winner in my eyes. I think a bit of a price here could be the two horse Padiddle for Flavian and Fernando Abreu. One over the longer trip back at Goldstream on the 9th of March in the main special weight, breaking the main by 2 1/4 lengths. Took 8 starts to break the main, but he did quite nice from a tracking trip. Came back to run the Pan American a few weeks later at Goldstream over the mile and a half, and he finished third by 4 lengths behind Farbridge. Farbridge was much the best that day, but this horse he showed potential. His races over the longer trip have been few and far between, but he's run good races at that distance. Back at it again today, hopefully staying a little closer on the soft turf course. I'll give him a shot here at 12-1. Pedigree-wise, he should stay this trip forever. Empire Maker by John's Causeway Dam. But we'll use her on the ticket. And also for the pick forward, don't throw out the three-horse Farbridge. He is stepping on a very wet turf course today, which he handled decently in the Saratoga Derby of 2023 on that monsoon. Program Trading just had the jump on him there, but he got around the race course well. His races last season weren't bad at all. He's probably the best in North America's horse in this division, I think, by winning the Sword Dancer and the Joe Hirsch after that. I came back to run very disappointingly in a very tough Breeders' Cup turf, but then came back to run well in the Pan American. Coming here to this turf course, he could win. I'll give him a shot on the ticket coming up north for the first time this season. But to recap my selection for the second from Aqueduct, it is the Grade 2 Man of War. Going to take the 4-horse Capture the Flag. Give kudos to the 2-horse Pediddle and the 3-horse Farbridge. 4-2-3-1 Super. 4-2-3 in the multi race. So good luck to all. Please follow me on Twitter at Horse Racing Kid 5. Good luck, everybody.